First days of school when we went to Parkview, 10th grade, band practice. We we had band practice in the band room to learn all of the songs for the football season, and then get out and concentrate on marching. Anyway, we had this band director that followed us from our junior high school to Parkview, Mr. Jones. He was a real bastard. Anyway, one of the funniest times I can remember him humiliating a kid. The kid came from other junior high schools, so they didn't know him and they didn't know any better. There was this kid who he had assigned to play the cymbals. His name was Edwin. And Tim tells me that Edwin's some big time concert promoter, and I forget his last name. But anyway, we start off on this song, go through it, and he stops us. And the only thing he didn't like about it was the cymbal crash. So he has this kid Edwin come up to the front of the class, and he demonstrates to this kid the correct way of playing a crash cymbal and getting a good sound projection out of it. The kid was just clapping the cymbals together and not really getting a loud, brilliant crash. The correct way to play, not the correct way, but a better way to get a sound projection out of crash cymbals is to kind of glance them against one another and open them up and aim them. So anyway, he has this kid come to the front of the class. He takes cymbals from him, and he's crashing his fucking cymbals. In front of the band. Then he tells his kid to go back to one of the practice rooms, practice crashing these cymbals. The kid takes his cymbals back, and he heads back off to one of the practice rooms. So this kid is back there, and Mr. Jones decides not to go to the next number, but just lecture us about what to expect for what to expect for football season. So he started talking a little bit, and then you hear crash back there in the practice room. A few people snicker. He go on talking again, and you crash. A few more people snicker. He go on and on talking some more. Crash. A few more people started laughing. And after about 2 minutes of him talking and being interrupted by this crash of this poor bastard back there in the practice room, the snickers turned into thunderous laughter. So he'd start lecturing. All of a sudden, crash! And everybody would just break out laughing. So finally, after he humiliated this kid enough, he sent me back there to go get him. In the practice room, so we close those doors back there. You can't hear what's going on outside of the practice room. So real funny one-way soundproofing. You could hear what was going on in the practice rooms from outside if it was loud enough, but from inside of the practice rooms you couldn't hear what was going on outside. So this kid couldn't hear us laughing at him. And shit, if he had the door open, he probably wouldn't be able to hear us laughing at him for as loud as he was crashing those cymbals. His ears were ringing. Probably wasn't gonna hear shit for a while. So I'll go back there and get him. And before we head back out, I was like, man, if you got any dignity at all, you need to quit band right now. He's like, huh? What? Like, dude, don't worry about it.